Zen is not about escaping the world, but about seeing it clearly. At its heart, Zen teaches that the present moment holds everything we need. If we are awake enough to notice that in today's world, our mornings often begin with noise, urgency, and distraction. We grab our phones, rush through routines, and move into the day half asleep, but in Zen, the morning is sacred. It is a chance to reconnect with life, before the demands of the day take over. Each action, rising from bed, washing the face, sitting in silence, becomes more than a task. It becomes practice. A way to train the mind to slow down, breathe, and be here fully. Zen shows us that clarity does not come from doing more, but from being more present in what we already do. The ordinary becomes extraordinary, when done with awareness, and this is the essence of Zen practice, not in chasing something better, but in remembering that life itself is already enough. In Zen monasteries, the day begins before sunrise, when the world is still quiet. Monks rise, not to chase productivity, but to honor life, by meeting it fully awake from the very start. The sound of the hon, a wooden board struck slowly, reminds them that time is passing, and each day is precious. Waking early is seen as a way to give respect to the gift of life. For us, the lesson is not about strict timing, but about intention. Even waking just a little earlier can create space for calm, before the noise of the day begins. Instead of rushing or reaching for the phone, pause. Notice your breath, the stillness around you, and the simple fact of being alive. When mornings begin with awareness, they set the tone for the entire day, turning a routine act into a quiet form of devotion. The first act after waking is washing and preparing the body. In Zen, brushing teeth, rinsing the face, and dressing are not chores, but moments of practice. Monks perform these steps slowly, with full presence. Each movement becomes a reminder to care for the body, and treat life with respect. Even their robes are symbols of humility, worn carefully, to reflect a commitment to simplicity. For ordinary life, the message is clear: slow down in the small routines, feel the water on your skin, notice the texture of your clothes, breathe as you get ready. Instead of rushing through hygiene on autopilot, make it a chance to reconnect with yourself. When done mindfully, even the simplest acts of care prepare not only the body, but also the mind, to face the day with clarity. In Zen, no act is too small to carry meaning, when it is done with awareness. At the heart of Zen lies Zazen, seated meditation. Monks gather in silence, sit upright, and simply breathe. In Soto Zen, this is called shikantaza, or just sitting. There is no goal, no technique, and no effort to achieve a special state. Thoughts may come, but they are allowed to pass, like clouds across the sky. In Rinzai Zen, koans are sometimes used, paradoxical questions such as, what is the sound of one hand clapping? These are not puzzles to solve, but tools to exhaust the logical mind, leaving space for direct experience of awareness. The essence of Zazen is presence, being fully here, without trying to be anywhere else. For us, even 5 minutes of silent sitting can shift the way we begin the day. The lesson is simple: you don't meditate to escape life, you meditate to wake up to it, exactly as it is. After meditation, monks often gather for chanting. Ancient sutras, like the Heart Sutra, are recited in rhythmic tones. The purpose is not to analyze the words, but to experience the vibration, the breath, and the unity created by voices rising together. Chanting is considered an act of devotion, not only to tradition, but to life itself. It brings a sense of connection beyond the self, to community, to history, to the flow of existence. In daily life, this can be practiced through simple affirmations, or short phrases spoken with awareness. Such as, this moment is enough. Or, may I meet today with clarity. The sound of your own voice, when used with presence, can anchor you to the now. Chanting, whether traditional or personal, transforms words into practice. It reminds us that even sound can be sacred, when spoken with intention and care. In Zen, work is not separate from spiritual practice. Tasks such as sweeping, gardening, or cleaning, are done with the same attention as meditation. This is called samu, work practice. Every movement, from holding a broom to folding a blanket, is performed slowly, and fully present. The focus is not on finishing quickly, but on doing with care. A Zen saying explains it well. A day without work is a day without eating. The meaning is simple: life and practice cannot be separated. For us, the lesson is powerful, even small chores can become meditations. Washing dishes, wiping a table, or making a bed can be done without distraction, as a way to train awareness. By treating work as practice, we discover that nothing is too ordinary to hold meaning. When approached mindfully, even cleaning becomes a way to clear the mind, and return to presence. Oryoki is the Zen way of eating, and it means, just enough. In monasteries, meals are simple, often rice porridge, vegetables, or soup. What makes them powerful is not the food itself, but the ritual of eating with mindfulness and gratitude. Bowls are opened and used with care, chants are spoken to thank the farmers, cooks, and life itself, and nothing is wasted. Even rinsed water is consumed, every bite is noticed, every movement performed with intention. For daily life, the lesson is to slow down and treat meals as sacred moments. Avoid distractions. Taste each bite fully. Reflect on the effort that made the food possible. Eating mindfully teaches sufficiency, to take neither too much, nor too little, but to honor what is given. In a world of excess, Oryoki reminds us that gratitude and presence can turn even the simplest meal into a form of meditation.